Welcome back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, guys, with Mr. and Mrs. Cheese. Today we're doing the Triforce Cup, where I hope I can link together some victories. First up, we have Wario's Gold Mine, originally released on the Wii. I have to admit, I like this one too. The shortcut in it is not obvious at all. I've actually missed it all the years I've been playing this, and Mr. Cheese was actually the one who showed me it. As you guys can see, I am Link on the Ancient Cycle with the Ancient Tires, and I have the Paraglider equipped. I'm staying true to the Triforce. Also, I don't know what it is with this bike, but this bike hauls butt. It is just going. So don't knock the Zelda build until you try it.
I honestly thought those were keys the first time I saw those.
I love the little Triforce symbol that Link does right there. That is just absolutely adorable. And right up here is the shortcut that Mr. Cheese showed me. You just have to follow the mine shafts down where they fall into this seemingly endless hole. And then it takes you into these nice little speed boosts. I honestly didn't even know that was there until Mr. Cheese showed me, so props to him.
This is a pretty cool track, and I like it. And it looks like there's a path you can fall off to get extra coins up on the left that I've never actually tried. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, is how you green shell yourself. I have a feeling I'll be doing that a lot.
Blue shelled and red shelled. How am I gonna pull this one out of the bag? I also love Link's when he goes across the jumps sometimes and he pulls out the Guardian Sword. I love that. That is just such a great nod to Breath of the Wild. Double red shelled. Mr. Cheese, shame on you.
That was a very close victory. I almost had that one.
And here we have the original SNES Rainbow Road. Now this one, I will admit, is a bit trickier with the thwomps, but that also makes it fun because the thwomps create the waves that you can jump on for the speed boost. So let's see how it goes.
Just note, you can drive right off the side. There is no guardrail. But there's those speed boosts we were talking about. Oh, messed up by the thwomp.
I will say on the Rainbow Road you need to time your red shells very carefully, because if a thwomp slams down at the same time your red shell gets there, he will destroy your red shell. And as you can see, we have this shortcut jump right here in the middle, but it's one of those you really need to be boosting across it for it to work, otherwise it's just kind of a no-go. You will just fall off in the middle. If they even let you, sometimes they create a border and you have to drive around it. And a good red shell deflect right there from Mr. Cheese. Let's see if I can make it with the mushroom. Woohoo! We made it! How cool was that, guys?
You could say that that thwomp rocked me and the road rolled me.
Toad will just not leave me alone this race. He is trying his best. But will his best be good enough? I think not. Not for the savior of Hyrule. And Mrs. Cheese takes the victory on the Rainbow Road. Woohoo!
Mrs. Cheese is making me work for second place this race.
And now we have the Ice Outpost. Really hard to say that without quoting Vanilla Ice lyrics. This one is it's a bit tricky, but it can also be fun. This is another track that Mr. Cheese had to show me there was a shortcut on. A second shortcut, if you will. There's one at the very end of this track to get you through to the finish line quicker. A little booster ramp, if you will. And then there's one, almost right at the beginning here, that Mr. Cheese had to show me even existed. If you look up to the right here in this break in the guardrail, there is actually ramps that I had never noticed in my years of playing this track. So thank you to Mr. Cheese for showing me those. And up to the right here is your steep right turn, where you can do just that to get you across to the finish line with a little extra help.
I am really struggling on this race, guys. Hopefully I can get some good power-ups.
There you can see I attempted and failed to make it onto those ramps. Those sharp right turns are just messing me up on these tracks. For some reason I can get the sharp lefts, but I can't make the sharp rights. Don't know what that's about. I don't know if Mr. Cheese and I forgot to mention how much we really don't like the lightning power-up. But we don't like it at all. And there I tried and failed again, unfortunately. That one is just very tricky for me. I do apologize. If I do manage to land it sometime, I will take a short video and I will send it to you guys.
As you can see, Yoshi knows the laws of gravity all too well and can barely make that jump, but Lakitu always has to assist.
And a third victory for Mrs. Cheese. Let's see if I can get the fourth at Hyrule Castle. And here we are, guys. Hyrule Circuit, my all-time favorite track. This is just everything about it I am in love with. You can hear in the background the epic remix of the original Zelda theme that I love as we're playing. Then there's rupees instead of coins. And just look at the amount of detail on that castle, isn't it beautiful? The Triforce stained glass and banners, the cannons. Oh, I love it. And right here, there's actually an interesting secret. So if you can hit all three of these speed boosts on the way down, it opens that magical path to jump through the Master Sword in Hyrule Castle. Is that not just the coolest thing? At first, Mr. Cheese and I thought it was based on the number of rupees you had. We thought you had to have the full 10 rupees to be able to open it, but no. You just have to make it down all three of those speed boosts, and it will open the magical path to jump through the Master Sword.
As you could see, there was actual keys on this track, and I got chomped by a variation of a piranha plant.
Whoever put that banana in front of that ramp is truly a rude person. Now, I will admit hitting all three of the speed boosts on the way down is very tricky when you're squidded. But there's just nothing more picture perfect and satisfying as getting to jump through the Master Sword as Link and him doing the Triforce sign.
There you see, I almost took myself out with one of my own green shells again. Now you see, I hit all three on the way down, but it didn't open for me. I think maybe I got a technicality if I didn't hit them head on like Mrs. Cheese did, but that is still really satisfying. She hit it 2 out of 3 laps.
You guys knew I couldn't lose at Hyrule Castle. I just couldn't. I'd have to delete all the recordings of this that we ever made. So, of course, the win for this cup goes to Mrs. Cheese. And with that, you guys, comes my beautiful 6th trophy. And with only one trophy left, we're forced to wonder, will I take the big victory, or will Mr. Cheese and I tie? Right now, we are 5-6 in trophies. So who knows, anything could happen in the Bell Cup, which we will have out for you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, please enjoy my shiny, sparkly Triforce trophy.
Shiny and sparkly though it may be, I am hot on the trail of Mrs. Cheese, and I'm gonna be more competitive than ever. Hopefully, I'll ring her bell in the Bell Cup.